Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and we're back with the highly anticipated AR model video. So I'm sorry for recording this via my computer screen, not my phone, so the quality's probably not going to be as good, but hopefully you can hear me alright and see me alright, but more importantly what's on the screen is going to be what I'm showing you today. So, the AR model full method, I'm not sure how long this is going to be, it could be up to half an hour, it could be longer. But without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So, what you need first is called a base model, right? So although the images that you produce are AI generated, you need a real life face model, a real person, to actually swap the photo with, so you can have a consistent model with a consistent face. Otherwise, your AI isn't that trustworthy. It's not going to produce the same results every time in terms of face. So what you're going to have to do is go get a real model, and then we can go and switch it around so we can get a consistent face every time. So you can choose anybody for your face model, really, as long as they're like attractive. You don't want to pick some ugly person, otherwise no one is going to buy subscriptions to your OnlyFans, AR OnlyFans. But just think of anyone that you think you find attractive. So, all you little boys jerking off to them TikTok stars, I'm editing that out. So you're gonna go find someone that you think is attractive or looks good. Anyway, so I know this is kind of cringe, but this is the model I use. So I use Brekkie Hill, and as you can see, I've done a bit of pre-research. So I use Brekkie Hill in my Chloe model, the one that I used and told you about in the last video that I grew to 26k followers. And I use this exact image. So what you're going to do is going to save your image and make sure it's a JPEG or a PNG. And you're going to save that in your downloads or whatever as base model. And I've already got a base model photo, so I'm just going to save this base model 2. Done. Alright, so we've got our base model, alright? The next step is actually getting AI generated images. So you're going to want to head over to cart.ai. Now boys, I'm a bit rusty with this, so forgive me if I'm a bit slow. I'm not sure why this isn't loading. Come on, there we go. Alright, and you want to go up in the search bar, and if you haven't already, you're going to want to link your Discord. So link your Discord, or create an account or whatever. I've already got my account because I've been doing this. And you're going to search up whatever you want your model to be. So blonde, brunette, rather, whatever. Doesn't really matter. I'll just search up blonde. Alright, so here we go. Normally it would pop up with more images. Yeah, it's just the internet. This isn't what I was really looking for. These aren't very realistic. That one's sort of. So quick cheat code, boys. If you're having trouble finding realistic images when you search up blonde or brunette or whatever, you're going to want to search up this woman, Michaela Demeter. She's one of the most commonly used AR models in terms of face swapping and videos, which we'll get into later. So we're going to search up Michaela Demeter. I think it's loading. And you can't see the search bar on this for some reason. There we go. And as you can see, they're a lot more realistic, some of them. So we're going to scroll down till we find one we like. I found this really good one before. She's kind of ugly, but that looks super realistic, doesn't it? It literally looks like a real photo. So we're going to go into here. That's the one I was using before, the face swap. And that's Andre Delmu. So that's another model you can use. And there's a Michaela Demeter one. So you've got over here, you've got your model. So that's if we have a look at that, that's just the different styles of AI you can use. So you've got this weird ass freaking hentai, and then you've got all these weird, I'm sure you've seen it in just this weird bullshit, but then you can get these super realistic ones, so cyber realistic. I forget the one I used to use. I'm pretty sure it was called hyper realistic, but we'll just use it for the sake of this video because I don't really remember. And then your Laura is your actual sort of person. So look, so you've got Yay Miko, which is some anime bullshit, and you've got this realistic Asian one. And then if you mash these two together, you'll find the best combo that works for you. It took me a long time to find like a winning formula to get it super realistic, but for the sake of this video, we're going to try and get it realistic as we can in the one video. So we've got Andre Delmu. Alright, and as you can see down here, we've got the different prompts. So Andre Malvu, woman, toned, wavy hair, masterpiece, best quality, cute, ultra detailed, high res. Yeah, so this is just a bunch of prompts, which is what you're going to use to generate your image. So you're basically telling the AI, this is what I want to see, and it's going to spit it out through the algorithms or whatever. I can't really explain it, but I'm going to hide that. And yeah, we've got freckles, twin buns, braids, campfire, jeans, long sleeve flannel shirt, puffy, boots, whatever. It's going to go click enter for that, and it's going to take a minute to load. Just give it some time, and yeah, after this we'll change up the prompts and we'll see what it comes out with a different image. So that's how you're going to get all your unique content. It's by playing around with all those, and you'll get different results every time. So it's almost done. We'll just give it another second. And there we go. Yep, similar to the one we saw before, a little bit different. And yeah, as you can see, it's sort of in line with what the prompts that were. So these aren't my prompts, these are just ones on the search bar, but you can put in your own prompts or whatever. So we've got the freckles, as you can see, in the forest, campfire, yep, jeans, long sleeve flannel shirt, yep. Yeah, so it's pretty close. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna save that. I'm gonna save that. As you can see, I've already done a bit of research just to get myself back into the little state, and then we're going to head over to Discord. All right. Yeah, anything in Discord. All right, this isn't the actual thing. Then we're going to head over down to the face swap, my face swap channel. All right, so as you can see, I've already done a bit of pre-stuff with Brecky Hill, so you can sort of see like the resemblance there. So we're going to use a face swapping app called Insight Face Swap. So as you can see, that's the link there. I'm going to put that link in the description. So when you click that, we'll just copy that and put it in a different search thing. You're going to create a server, and you're just going to add it to the different server. So I've got all these different servers that I had, and you can just add it to whatever. I always suggest just creating just a new server, and don't use like an existing one you already have. And it just makes it a lot easier. So you're going to do that. All right, so we'll go back here. So I'm going to put in /swap ID. Actually, before we do that, sorry, I'm going to go to create our ID. So I've already got Brecky created, so I'll just show you how you do it. So you go create. Actually, I thought it was create ID. Oh, save ID, sorry, save ID. So you're going to save ID, ID name Brecky, and then you're going to go to where you saved your base model photo, drag that in, and then you're just going to click enter, and that's going to save it. But I've already got that, so I don't need to do that. Alright, so we'll just delete that, and we'll go, swap ID. You're going to grab the thing you just saved. Doesn't matter if it's a WEBP file, whatever that is. It's going to spit it out as a JPEG either way. So you're going to drag that in there, and we're going to swap our thing with Brecky. We're going to enter Brecky, and then it's going to do it automatically. It's going to swap the face. So we'll just give it a second. Yep, there we go. And as you can see, pretty ugly, but you can see the resemblance of Brecky Hill there. So it works. So we'll try that again with some different prompts in the CArt. So go back to CArt. So what we're going to do is we're going to recycle them. And then we're going to say, what do we got? Forest background. So how about we go at the beach, roasting marshmallows. Delete that. Boots, blah, 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 bullshit. Alright, so we'll go at the beach, sunny, in bikini, because you're gonna have to get like all these different sorts of content that these real OnlyFans girls would think. So we have to say in bikini. I'm not gonna get into like the exclusive content in this video because that's a whole different ball game, boys. But and I can't really show that on YouTube either, and that's just sort of weird. So I'll probably have to create like a Discord server sort of thing where I can share like the full guide. It's gonna be free. I'm not gonna be charging for this. But yeah, we'll probably talk about that and leave your comments down below if you want to see how to do all that. There's going to be multiple parts of this video because this is just how to create the AI model. We're not even covering how to do the social media and like that sort of thing. So this is going to be a long video in itself, and there's going to be multiple steps. So we'll just say in bikini. We'll see how that turns up. That's a bit basic, but whatever. Hopefully it spits something semi-realistic out. I would have liked to have a bit more time to prepare for this video, but I'm a bit stretched for time at the moment because I've got to go out soon. So let's see what it gives us. Hopefully it's pretty good and it's not some ugly photo, but I'll probably get some. There we go. She's sort of ugly, but you can see it's quite realistic. Oh, the face is a bit off. You can probably do better than that, but just for the sake of this video and time, we'll just save that. Because you can obviously get a lot better realistic than that. But let's go swap it. So again, we go hashtag swap ID. Bang. We'll drag that one we just saved in there. And we go ID name Brekkie, or you name whatever your base model is. Enter. And we give it a second. And there we go. Not bad. It actually doesn't look too bad at all. And it's updated now where it gives you 2 results, which is cool. It only used to ever be 1 for some reason. Not sure why they've done that, but that's good. As you can see with this, you only get a certain amount of credits a day. Roughly, I think you get about 10 to 15 swaps per day. But that's all you really need. You're not going to be pumping out like heaps of content. Well, you probably want at least 2 or 3 posts a day. But yeah, unless you have like multiple AI models, I would only consider upgrading to like the premium version. Then you can all do this for free, boys. There's no money involved at all. Alright, boys, so we're going to do that again. I'm going to find a different sort of thing. So we've got Michele D'Amato in the search box. I'm going to go and let's just pick. That's a pretty good one there. That looks super realistic. So we're going to go remix. As you can see, we've already got our ones we've just done here. So we'll just give it a second to swap over. Now, boys, after this, we're going to go into actual videos, which is a bit more tricky. So you're going to have to follow along carefully for that one. I'm not even sure if I've still got the skills to actually do that, but we'll give it a shot anyway. Alright, so we've got our little brunette barista. Cool. So we'll save this one. Boys, if you've got like a photo where like a face is angled, probably try not use that one because it's just going to stuff around with the face swap and it'll look really weird. Actually, I might try to show that as an example. Hopefully I'm proven right and it doesn't come up good, because sometimes it does stuff up if you have like a face where they're not looking at the camera or whatever. It sort of just goes all weird. But maybe for this one it might be alright, but we'll see. Just give it a sec. Yeah, it didn't do too bad, but actually that's done quite well. But that looks good. So that's just another example we've got. As you can see, quite high quality. You can see it's a little bit pixelated, but that's not going to come up in Instagram posts and that sort of thing. So yeah, super good. On to creating videos. Alright, boys, so we're going to head over and we're going to create some videos now. So firstly, we're going to need some base videos. So we're going to go over to TikTok. Just normal TikTok. You can use your account. It doesn't matter. And we're just going to search up the same chick from before. Oh, that's so gay. Anyway, sorry. Go search up Michaela Demeter. Alright. And she's like some big fucking model. Where she's like millions of followers, and everyone basically from the AI model thing uses her thing because like it's so easy to like replicate. That's not her account. This one here, 2.7 million followers, and it's just like so like basic. Her sort of like videos were like typical model thing where you can copy. So just for let's use this. So I'm gonna copy this, go to Snaptic, and what this is gonna do is gonna get rid of the watermark, so we don't have that weird watermark, TikTok watermark. So it just looks copied. It's gonna look like our own original content, but do not use Michaela Demeter videos, boys. I recommend finding someone else. There are people out there where you can use like all these OnlyFans models, like the smaller ones. Anyone over like 10k followers, you probably or 100k followers, so you don't want to use. That's probably everyone uses them, and your content isn't going to look unique. There probably are ways where you can create AI videos from nothing, but I have no idea how to do that. I'd have to do some more research. Anyway, let's download that. So we got Snaptic, and we want to resave this as target vid 1, no spaces. And what we're going to do now is head over to the coding place where the video face swapper. This is quite difficult, boys, and I'm not sure if this will even work for me, but we'll give it a shot. So we're going to go, oh fuck, what was it? Group bucket. Group 1 click deep fake. I'll leave a link, but it's going to be this one here. It's in Google Colab, not GitHub. And this is just like a bunch of Python code, real freaking advanced stuff, which I have no idea how it works. Like, look at all this crap. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to press play on that. Just going to click run anyway. And while we're waiting, we're going to put this file in, the one we just downloaded, target vid1. Yep. And we are also going to upload our base model JPEG. So we'll just use the Brecky Hill one, base model 2. So it's going to take a bit of time. So we're just going to wait for this to run its course and do its thing. It's going to come up with like a warning error saying you have to restart, but we're not going to bother with that because otherwise it'll stuff it up when we go to save our video after. Now they have changed this a little bit from when I was doing it, and they've added like some sort of video quality feature. I'm not sure if we're going to use that. I was just watching the video which taught me how to do this. I'll leave a link to that as well. And they just say get rid of it, but we'll have a look. So it's still going. I'll probably just skip until it's done. Alright, boys, finally decided to start working. So it will come up with this thing called restart session. Do not press that. It's literally taking 9 minutes just to load. Alright, so we're going to go over to the next one. I'm going to press download model. Hopefully this doesn't take as long as the other one. Yep, I think that's already done. Yeah, it should be done. Yeah, done. Alright, cool. Alright, this is the actual part where things get a bit tricky and you've got to pay attention. I'm not even sure if this is going to work the first time, but we'll give it a shot. So we've uploaded our target videos in our base model. So we go copy path, and that underlined section there, you want to highlight that, paste in your target video. We'll get rid of this video quality here, this thing here. That's the part I was talking about. Hopefully this works. Oh, what the fuck? No. Base model, copy path, So to the JPEG thing, so content image, which is base model. I'm gonna paste that. Yep. Alright, looks good. Let's give it a crack. So I'm gonna run that. I'm hoping this works, boys. I haven't done this in so long. I tried to do a practice run before, but it took that long. I'm not sure what was going on. But I'm just praying that this works so I can actually show you guys. So it's downloading. Yep. Looking good so far. Okay, looking good still. And yeah, I'm not sure exactly how it does it, but the coding somehow puts the base model's face on the actual moving image without it looking weird at all. It literally looks normal. It's actually incredible how they've done it. If I still have some examples of my Chloe one, I'm going to put it up on screen here. Okay, so we've got to this part here, which is the processing part. I'm pretty sure that that's actually creating the video right now. Not sure how long it's going to take. It's only at 0 right now. Before when I tried it, it literally took 10 minutes to get to 40%. So yeah, not looking good. But generally, it should take you about 5 to 10 minutes to do it. My internet is terrible, so at the moment, I'm not sure why. So it'll probably take a bit longer. So if I need to, I'll come back to it. But yeah, we'll just wait for this to happen and I'll get back to you with what it says. Alright boys, unfortunately it is not working. I don't know why. I've just tried to redo it again. But if you do it correctly, where you put in your target video in the start there and your base model photo there, click play, it should take around 3 minutes to do it. But unfortunately it's not doing it. And if it doesn't pop up here, you'll just have to refresh and it should work. As I said, my internet's so cooked at the moment. I'm not sure why it's doing this, but it should work. And I found that images actually do better in terms of getting actual views on Instagram and interactions rather than actual reels, which is quite funny. But yeah, that'll just about wrap up the video here, boys. Hasn't been the most comprehensive guide, but it's sure gives you a little insight into how to do it properly and how to actually create your AR model. It doesn't really detail the social media side and creating the fan view and all that jazz, but that's probably for a whole another separate video. If you want me to do that, leave a comment below. But yeah, that'll pretty much just wrap it up. Anyway, boys, I'll catch you all later. See ya. Bye.